shall we? Alright, come on everybody, we all fit well, all ready to go? So we're setting ourselves up as normal, so standing nice and tall, drawing that tummy in, feet underneath the hips, shoulders back, setting that body up, and just let your weight gently move forwards till that big toe pushes down, and back till just before you think you're going to fall. If we are, take that little step and catch it. That's it. Forwards, and just getting a feel for that balance, connecting mind and body again. That's good. Couple more. And finding that spot where we're really nicely balanced, nice and tall. Hands either onto hips or one hand just under the belly button, one in the small of the back. You're going to tilt that pelvis under and put that arch at the bottom of the spine. So we're loosening up that lower back, setting a neutral spine. Again, just helping our posture, getting that body ready to move. So it's just a steady little movement. That's it, a couple more times. And back to that neutral spot, so we're nice and tall, neutral spine. We get those feet moving, so we're pressing down through the ball of the foot into the ground. So it's not about trying to go to tiptoes, it's about pushing into the floor. And let those arms just naturally start to swing. That's it, your walking movement. Just bring those through. That arm action just gradually increases. Increasing that range of movement, so one's starting to push back as the other's lifted higher at the front. That's it. Good, so bringing those arms up. Increase that now until we've got those arms all the way up. Give it a nice stretch out through chest and shoulders, really opening up there. That's it, a few more. One more each side. And let's bring that back down. So still standing nice and tall, taking those arms up above the head, we'll just sweep it one way, then the other. Keep that body straight so we're not leaning forwards or back. That's it. Couple more, we'll extend it around. So this next time now, we're going to sweep that around in front. If you need to soften your knees to protect your back, absolutely fine as you go through. If you feel that deeper stretch, keep the legs a little bit straighter. Really easing out that lower back and hamstrings. Mobilizing all of that body now. Ourselves moving again. That's good. One more each way. And back. And bring that back down. So give yourself a few seconds, any dizziness to settle, and then bring those arms up. Just going to rotate those shoulders. That's it. That's it. So, morning to those that have just joined us online. We've got a full house on there, loads of pictures. eyes, follow the hands, taking that bit further, sweeping, looking around behind. And release your heel so you can turn all the way around behind. Back nice and tall. Just going to take the weight onto one foot and gently sweep that leg through. Yeah, we just keep standing as tall and still as we can. That's it, arms just wherever you need, if that's out wide, if it's on your hips, if it's holding on to something, whatever we need to do. One more. Bringing that down. Let's switch over onto the other leg. So take the weight on the other foot. Gently sweeping that through. So remember, the exercise isn't about that leg that's moving. It's about all those supporting muscles that are stopping you falling down. Times. And bring that back down. So just standing nice and tall, you have those feet underneath your hips. You're just going to raise one knee, then the other. Just bringing that up. Again, aiming to keep standing as tall and still as we can. More. Then we're just doing a little bit of work to mobilise your hips. So we're going to take the leg into like a hurdling movement. So now, as we lift, we're going to go over and then back. So as you take that from over a hurdle, coming back over. So you might get a little bit of crunching and cracking around that hip. As long as that's not painful, totally normal. Just that joint loosening up. Any little air bubbles sort of in the fluid in the joint, popping and moving. One more each side. And bring that back in. Well done. Okay, feet back now nicely underneath our hips. Feet pointing forward. We're just going to squat that down. Bringing it back up. So bending those knees, sitting back into that squat. Going, just warming up all of that lower body. Do a few more. And two more now. Last one, bringing it back up. Okay, if you're not already already towards the back end of your mat, just move yourself back so you're looking lengthways along. Nice and tall. Hands come behind and roll ourselves down. Tuck that chin. Roll the shoulders, curling the spine. To the feet. And roll it back up. As always, if you need to protect that back, concerned about your lower back or hamstrings, soften those knees. Take that pressure off. Reach it. Releasing all that postural chain. Easing out that spine. Helping us think about our posture so we're nice and tall. Having a good stretch. Keeping that spine mobile. Good, a couple more. Next one will stop us at the bottom. So as we go down, tuck your head, curling down towards those feet. And now let's just sweep around your toes. We'll get back down into the body. Roll it down once more. We're going to put our hands to the mat. Taking it out into that kneeling position. And let's just press that spine up into that cat stretch. And then dropping that spine down, raising that head. Good, just gently roll through. Push that spine up. Onto your heels, stretching it out in that child's pose, reaching through the back, reaching out forwards, holding, 3, 2, 1, and bring yourselves back up. So we're going to start your face down on your mats again this morning, so legs extended out. Arms up in that 90-degree position with the elbows. Just start with your torso raise. So just using the muscles along the spine to raise that head and chest up off the floor. Control it down. Forearms will stay in contact with the ground. So down we go. Just gently use those muscles in the back to lift and control them. Our feet stay on the ground. Focus on those muscles along your back doing the lift. Making sure your arms aren't doing anything. Just there for position at the moment. That's good. Just keep that going. Spend more and more of our time sat down, whether that's in
desk, whether it's on the sofa watching telly, our backs get weaker. We keep them nice and strong. So one more, then we're going to extend it up. So next one, when we hit that dead spot at the top, we're up, extend, control down. Up, extend, and down. Good. Keep that going. And then short, we're going to add another stage in. So next time, when we lower back down, when we hit the bottom, we're then going to do a leg raise. So we drop that torso down, rest it down, raise both legs up off the ground, long and straight. Lower the legs, back to the upper body. Lower it down, and the legs. If you do find that any of the extra stages too difficult, just stick with your basic movement. Take a breather if you need. One more time. And lower, right down, well done. So bring yourselves up into a kneeling position now. So coming up into that kneeling box. So you got those hands underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips. We're going to start with our thread the needle. So we're taking one hand, coming underneath, support an elbow bends, bring it back, rotate up, and change. So we thread through, then bring it back and rotate yourself up. So keeping that going. If ever I disappear off screen, just carry on with what you're doing. That's good. Reach it under, bring it back. So thread it through, pointing up, good. Two more to each side. Back, well done. So we're staying in that same start position now. We're going to go into our Superman or bird dog movement. So we're taking that one arm extended forwards, opposite leg extends back. We'll start off with a standard movement, but we are going to add a progression as we go. Shoulders and hips level, our back nice and flat. Picturing that tea tray resting on your spine. Try not to twist and tip that off. That's it. and reach around, search for our toe. So we extend, we touch the toe behind, extend and down. Extend out, still keeping everything else still. We find that toe and back. So extend, that's it, find that toe and back. If you can't find your toe, just reach roughly in that direction, don't worry too much about it. That's it. Good, one more each side. Last one. And bring that back down, well done. Okay, going over onto your sides now. So just want you to extend out nice and long. Arm underneath your head for support, resting on that hip. Legs long and straight. So we're there, laid out. Got that long body line, arm underneath your head for support. Hand in front for balance if we need. And we're just going to start with that single leg lift. Just bringing that foot up and back down. Keeping it nice and steady. Aiming to keep resting on that hip, try not to fall forwards or back. And if you get more confident with your balance, you can take that front hand away. Give yourself that little challenge. That's good. So 2 more. And resting that down. So now we're going to keep our upper body in the same position, but just bend the knees up. So we've just got those knees brought up and slightly forwards, feet together. And if you can, raise your feet and knees just off the floor. And then we open up that top knee. So just like a mussel shell or a clam shell, opening up, keep those feet together. Aiming to keep your hips still stacked, one on top of the other. Working those muscles all around the hip, into the glute, as we lift and rotate that top knee. That's the one, keep it moving. So it must be nice and steady. Slowly up, controlled back down. Take at least a second, if not more, each way. That's good. 2 more. And bring that back down. So let's keep our knees where they are and bring your hands out at 90 degrees to the body now, one on top of the other. So we're going to open the door, so we're going to open over the top, but we're going to close, draw that circle around your head on the floor. And now we open, drawing the circle, so we go back the way you finish. Close over the top, so we start over the top, close, coming around. So whichever way you finish is the way you start your next one. Keep that going, gives us a lovely release and stretch out of that upper back, your chest and shoulder. Good. 2 more. So last one. Bring that back together. Roll yourself over, inside. So we'll start with our single leg lift. So we're extending out nice and long. That's it. We're just raising up. Keeping it nice and controlled. Good, nice and steady. We're not trying to do the splits. We don't need to be lifting that like super high. But want it really controlled. Focusing on those muscles around the hip that are doing that lift and the control. Can you challenge that balance? That's good. 2 more times. Resting that down, well done. So bring those knees up in front. So again, resting on that hip bone. Can we just lift those knees and feet just off the floor if you're able? If not, rest the knee down, not a problem. And we open up that top knee, controlling it back together. Focus on those muscles around the hip as we lift and rotate that knee. That's it, nicely down, keep it moving. Excellent. 2 more. Down, keep the knees where they are, those arms then move. So remember we start opening over the top, open that door, and we close, drawing that around, and then back the other way, to close over the top. Good. Starting over. So we always start the way we finish. Look on your hand all the time, so we follow it with our eyes. That's it. Really good. Let's do 2 more. So 1 more each way. So we're going to take ourselves over onto our backs now. So I just want you to lay back with your knees bent, hands up in the air, pointing at the ceiling. Starting with that basic leg slide, so one foot just skims the ground as it extends forwards. Bring it back, then the other. Extend and back. Arm action is the opposite arm dropping behind the head. Breathe in as we drop, breathe out as you lift. That's good. If you struggle to coincide the breathing, don't worry about it, just breathe normally. As long as we keep breathing, that's what's important. Tend to get problems when we stop. Good. So that foot just skims the ground as it extends, skimming the ground again as it comes back. That's it. 2 more to each side. Swans. Okay, so we're going to bring our feet now up into that tabletop position. So you've got a 90-degree bend at hip, 90-degree bend at your knee. That's it. Back nice and level on the floor. Hands again just pointing up to the ceiling. We're going to tap 1 foot down, then the other. Arm action the same as before. Keeping a check on our lower back. Is that arch at the bottom of your spine increasing? If it is, engage those lower abdominals, tilt your pelvis back under, or take that lower back to its natural position, which could be flat on the floor, but most likely will have a small curve. Side. And then if you need a little stretch, give those knees a gentle hug in. So for our next one, we're going to take our feet and legs back to that tabletop position, but our hands go down onto the floor, maybe out in a very slight V shape, just for support. We're going to let both knees drop over to one side. When you feel your opposite shoulder lift, that's when we bring them back up and control up. As it lower gently down. Use those muscles around your core to lift. Take the legs over the other way. Try not to do the lift with the arms, just for that extra balance and support if we need. Breathe in as we lower the legs, blow it out as we raise back up. Breathe in, lower it out. That's good. Good, 2 more each way. Good, 1 more. And rest those feet back down onto the floor. So keeping those feet down, fairly close in to the bone, hands are down on the mat. We're going to take ourselves up into our bridge position. So we start by tilting our pelvis under. We then peel the back off the mat, 1 vertebra at a time. Press those hips up, heels into the ground. And reverse. Roll the back down, gently down, pelvis rocks back at the end. So we tilt under, heel up, push those hips up, and reverse. Roll that spine down. So it doesn't lift straight up and down, it peels off the floor. Gently rolls and gets smoothed back down.
back. Imagine separating two pieces of Velcro, how it gently rolls apart. Doesn't just pop straight off the full length. Heels up. And we smooth it back down from one end to the other. That's good. Keeping that going. Pushing those hips up. Excellent. Two more. Raise it up. Slowly down. Last one. Bring those hips up. Pressing up for 3, 2, 1. And gently back down. Bring yourself up to sitting. So our back nice and straight, knees bent, take those hands forwards. We're just going to gently ease that back. Back up to sitting tall. Rolling that spine. That's good. I just want you to sweep that hand out wide. Bring that in. And the other side. Sweep that hand wide. Sit up. Looking towards those fingers as we go out. Times. Steady away. Adding a little bit of weight out to the side. Changing that emphasis on those muscles that are working. Good, nearly there. One more each side. And then just a little challenge to finish. So I want you to lay yourselves all the way back. So extend your legs, lay it back onto the mat, hands behind the head. We're going to raise those hands up, tucking that chin, rolling the shoulders, curling ourselves up towards our feet. That's it. Control it down. Roll that spine, one person at a time, back onto the mat. One more time, bring ourselves up, tuck that chin, roll the shoulders, curve the spine, reach for the toes. Can you get hold of your toes? If not, grab your ankles, your shins, wherever you can. Open up those shoulder blades, and a good stretch out. And then let's bring our feet together and in towards the body. Let those knees drop out. If you need to use the elbows to help stretch a little further, you can gently press down. That's good. Ease that down. And slowly release. Just let your legs go wherever's comfortable. Put your hands together. Open up that upper back. Let your head drop down. Good, and then up above the head, reaching high. Take it over to one side. Feel a stretch down your side. That's good, and then over the other way.
hands around into the small of the back. Pull your shoulder blades together, chest forwards. That's good. And release. Let's slowly come up to our feet. So standing nice and tall. Trying to pick one foot up. That's it, knees together, just gently pushing those hips forwards. Nearly went. That's it, then changing feet. That's good, feet down, so feet underneath our hips, hands up above the head. And then let's just bend that forwards down towards the feet. And gently bring that up, taking those feet out wide. Let's sweep that down low. Bringing it up one more time, takes us to those tiptoes. So sweep, bring that up, reach for the sky for 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Well done, everybody. Cheers.